Hey guys, so today I got my Nook boxes that I bought and I'm going to be transferring them into their permanent home. So I'm going to try to get as much of this on camera for you as possible. You can see right here is the Nook box that I got. It's 5 frame. I will be putting them into this box back here with the lid off of it. I do have my smoker lit, and I usually don't use a smoker. I am going to use one today because these bees are probably a little stressed out. They've had an 8-hour drive from Georgia and then another 30-minute drive to here, so I am going to smoke them a little bit and hopefully calm them down. Let's get started. So what I'll be doing is putting these 5 frames in that box, and I'll be putting 5 frames of just wax foundation in there with it. And I'll do every other frame, and I'll show you that here in a minute. The reason I'll do that is that it'll help them build up. It encourages them to build a little faster, and it just helps them. Rather than putting all 5 of these established frames in the middle and then putting the foundation on the outside, if you just space every other one, it seems to help them build faster. So let's crack them open here. So you can see, hopefully you can see this, we got a lot of honey on the outside, some cat brood in the middle. Just taking a look, looking for the queen. She's supposed to be marked, but I don't know that she is. I don't see her on that side. You can see we got some honey around the top up here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is put one of these frames of this foundation. You can see it's just wax foundation. It's not drawn out yet. I'm going to go ahead and stick that in here. And I'm going to stick this down in here. Stick another wax foundation in. Take out the second frame here. This one has a lot of bees on it. So we got some nectar. Larva. I don't see the queen yet. lots of cat brood. Now I'm not going to freak out if I don't find the queen. I'm just being very careful with the frame, so if just so I don't smush her if she's on the edges somewhere. I've gotten these nooks before and never even seen. Bunch of larvae on this one. Fresh drone comb on this one. Looks like there's lots of eggs too. Looks like there's lots of eggs. There's the queen right there. You can see her, how long she is. See her? Careful not to drop this one, especially because we know she's on it. So I'm gonna take this box and I'm just gonna hit it real good over that hive body I just put all those frames in. Most of these bees will fall in there. It's also gonna make them pretty mad. So. Then I'll take this box, I'll set it down here, and the rest of them, they will fly in there. So I'm gonna try to get you a little closer so you can see that I'm gonna start feeding these bees. That'll help them boost, help them draw that comb out on the frames I put in there. That'll help boost them too. So I'm gonna be careful here. Put this on ever so gently. Trying not to squish any of these boogers. So, got it on there catty corner like that, and then I'm just going to slowly rotate it. Hopefully they will move out of the way. So this is my inner cover. You can see I've got a 3.5 inch hole here. So that's just because a lot of people will have an oval hole and 2 holes with mesh on it and whatever, you know. This is just what I did because that's the size hole saw I had, and it works. Okay, it's for ventilation, but it's also the way I'm going to feed these bees. So I got that. You can see here that I've got just a feeder that I made. It'll fit 2 wide mouth quart mason jars. I like the wide mouth because it's easier to fill the sugar in. It's just what I like to use. You don't have to use wide mouth, but I'll show you guys how to make these if you need me to. You just put this right over the hole. Got my sugar water 1:1. Fill it up halfway with sugar, the other half with water. Mix it up. You see I've got holes here, and then you just flip it over. I'll do this away from the hive until it stops dripping. And you can see it is not dripping. It creates a vacuum, and you just set it right down on there. Now, a 3.5 inch hole saw is the same exact size as these wide mouth jar lids. So you have to modify these jar lids a little bit to get them to set on there. I just take a pair of channel locks and bend the lid, the outside of the lip of the lid a little bit, bend it out so it'll set on there. I flip these over away from the hive to try to prevent as much robbing as possible. So I put them on there like that. Now I take just an empty hive body, set it on there. Then set your outer cover on. And boom, that one's done. And I will repeat and do the other one the same exact way. I am going to show you guys something. I mentioned robbing. I've got an entrance reducer on this hive. As you can see, this is where they will be going in at. The small hole right here. I've also got a bigger hole right here with 1/8 inch screen on it. Why did I do that? Well, I can, when they get established a little bit, I can take that screen off, flip this thing sideways, and they can start using the bigger entrance. Right now it's just a ventilation hole, so it's not hurting anything, and that's a T-Sparky special. So like and subscribe, and hopefully more to come.